Testing feels like stargazing, searching for tiny details in a vast system. It's challenging, but when you find something, it's worth it. The framework of testing. Bob and Sara are brainstorming on the whiteboard, mapping out testing activities for the next phase of the Aviation 360 app.
All right, Bob. Testing isn't just running tests. It's an entire framework of activities. Let's break it down.
Sounds serious. Hit me with it.
First is test planning, deciding what to test, why, and how.
Like a game plan before a football match?
Exactly. Then comes monitoring and control, tracking progress and adjusting as needed.
Got it, Coach Sara.
I noticed you've been playing with your ring all morning. What's the story?
Oh, it was my dad's. He passed away last year.
I'm really sorry, Bob.
Thanks. He was an engineer, a stickler for precision. Always said, measure twice, cut once. Guess that rubbed off on me.
Sounds like he'd have been great at test planning.
Oh, definitely. He'd have made me write a test plan for assembling Lego sets as a kid.
Next is test analysis. This is where we dig into requirements to figure out what's testable.
So, like reading a recipe before cooking.
Exactly, then comes test design, creating step-by-step test cases for each feature.
Like mapping out a treasure hunt.
And if we're lucky, we'll uncover hidden bugs along the way.
X marks the bug. As they continue, Bob glances at a photo on his monitor. A younger Bob fishing with his dad.
That your dad?
Yeah. He took me fishing every summer. Said it taught patience and attention to detail.
2 key skills for a tester.
You're right. Testing reminds me of fishing, waiting, observing, and striking when you find something.
I'll think of that next time I'm testing. After design, we move to test implementation, creating test cases, setting up tools and environments.
Like prepping the fishing rod and bait before hitting the lake.
Exactly. Then comes test execution, running the tests and logging results.
That's when we reel in the bugs, right?
You got it, Bob. Finally, there's test completion. We archive test cases, analyze successes and failures, and share a final report.
Like filing a fishing report, where you went, what you caught, and what didn't work.
Exactly. Testing, like fishing, is all about preparation, execution, and reflection.
You know, Sara, I think my dad would have loved this field.
And I think he'd be proud of how you're embracing it.
As they pack up for the day, Sara notices Bob's looking at a wallpaper, a minimalist constellation design.
Into astronomy?
Yeah. My dad and I used to stargaze after fishing trips. Testing feels like stargazing, searching for tiny details in a vast system. It's challenging, but when you find something, it's worth it.
That's a beautiful perspective.
As they leave, Bob pauses at the door, glancing at his desktop wallpaper. Measure twice, cut once, Dad.
You coming, Bob? Let's catch some bugs tomorrow.
Bob notices an intricately carved bracelet on Sara's wrist as she gestures. That bracelet, family heirloom?
Sort of. It's from my grandmother, a midwife back in our Sri Lankan village. She always said it reminded her to keep her tools sharp and her mind sharper.
That's a great motto. Testtactix, upskill, innovate, succeed. Want to succeed in your QA journey? Subscribe for more engaging videos like this and take your QA skills to the next level.